Абсолютно здоровый, ничего у вас не болело.
Поздравляю.
Спасибо.
Завтра я буду.
Окей, счастливо.
Привет.
Извините.
Okay. So you're ending this season with Skopje, or you have any other
Well,
concert?
it depends, because after Skopje, I'll go back to London and I'll have to study a little, and then we go for vacation finally.
Will it be again in
vacation.
Florida or
No,
no?
no vacation in Italy, somewhere in Italy. Then I will have to do the recording of Simona Boccanegra, then da 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 da. So it's literally I'll have up to 7-8 days of vacation. So this is my last gig.
Last gig, yes, and in September you have a debut with Diago. How do you feel about it? Is it prepared as a role, or you have to study more?
I never feel too prepared, so therefore after this concert, the day after tomorrow, I'm coming back to London, and I study. I study up to 1 week, non-stop. So then I'll see. When I'm talking about, I have goosebumps and shivering and all kind of nervousness, because it's a big role. I'm not 100% sure it's going to be really good for me, but definitely it will develop me as an artist and turn my career into something really, fantastic and unknown.
And you're insisting still on Verdi repertoire, developing mostly in.
Well, I need to do just a few more roles after Iago. I'll go for probably I'll have to go for Macbeth on the Macbeth, and then I'll see. I hate to plan too much. I mean, all my entire life has been planned and written up to 5 years ahead of me. It's in a way makes your decisions quite crucial and balanced. You really have to think twice, and you have to analyze. But sometimes you do make mistakes.
Do you think some of the roles were mistakes?
Yeah. But even you learn a lot, especially after making mistakes. You learn even better. So I should not really complain about it.
What about the productions you are in? So when you sign a contract for 5 years in advance, do you know the production? What production will it be? For example, Rigoletto in November will be
I do.
Las Vegas Rigoletto. So how does it fit?
It doesn't fit. So I'll have to really, really work it out. I don't know how. No, it's a question. It's a big dilemma. Because the easiest will be just, leak the production, tell them I can't do it. Because I've already spoken to Peter Gelb about it. And I told him that I absolutely disagree with this production. And I almost outraged with everything that it's been done. And I told him that Verdi turns at his grave every time you do this on stage, because it's just not fair. It's not Las Vegas comedy show. It's one of the greatest jewels in classic world, and you mustn't really joke with
Do you think it's a vulgarization of an art? Making Disney production or Mickey Mouse production?
Well, that's how the world turns out nowadays. I mean, look at the Germany, look at the German, the small theaters and not small theaters productions. You know, everyone tries to get this, you know, scandalous attraction.
Yeah. You
attract
cancelled
more
one
audience.
once.
It's not art.
Production.
It's not art. It's not fair. It's, you know, not because I'm a conservative, aging singer or whatever. I mean, you know, you could ask anyone.
Mm-hmm.
You can do it with the second, third range level singers who
Mm-hmm.
really not to be asked whether they care or not. They just work for money and they'll do anything.
Yes.
They'll drop their clothes off and they'll do any crap that they've been asked to. But this is not fair, Nianke. This is not fair also towards them.
And nobody asks
But I
artists,
have
singers.
a power. I have a power of my words, and I have power of my opinion,
Mm-hmm.
and I have enough influence.
Mm-hmm.
And also, I think I do have enough mastery in order to turn this production upside down.
Mm-hmm.
So I decided to challenge myself and go along with this.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll see how it's going to go. But I'm definitely not going to be the Rigoletto, which was portrayed by my greatest scholar, Željko Lučić. I mean, I admire him. He's a great baritone. But I felt sorry to him when he was there.
Mm-hmm.
He was sad. He was very uncomfortable.
Mm-hmm. But he did it.
Upset, but he did it, and I could see it all the way through.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I feel very bad, and I did feel very bad.
Do you know he's from
Željko.
ex-Yugoslavia, from Serbia, northern?
Željko, I know and I love him. I mean, Željko is
He's a great person.
He's a great person. He's a great personality on stage, and professional.
Mm-hmm.
Good artist, really good artist, and he was absolutely unarmed,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't know. I'll see.
So one of the principles which is driving you through the life is balance, as I've heard. You said you're always in search of balance.
Sure.
And the other is challenge, or
Sure.
you don't fear to face something that is
I do.
challenging.
So what? It's life.
It's life, yes.
Yeah. You challenge yourself in everyday life.
Mm.
Anything can happen to you. You almost always have to face something.
Mm.
And particularly in the type of adventurous life that I'm living,
Mm.
traveling and
All the
being
time.
in all the time, you could, you even could be killed. So
No.
some place that I've been. So it's a wonderful, full, and bright life that I live on.
Did you
Anything
sometimes,
happens to me now and tomorrow, or the day after tomorrow, I still wouldn't regret it because I've done so many good things, and people would remember me, whatever happens to me in the future. So I do not fear
Mhm.
new challenges because I know that if not overcome it, I will. If I'll face defeat,
Mhm.
I'll still, save my face and dignity
Mhm.
with this.
Mhm.
With defeat, sometimes it's more valuable,
It's a better school sometimes.
but also for your career, for other people, because defeat, that's the process.
Mhm.
It's not just a point. It's
Mhm.
a process, because you eventually will overcome it
Yes.
sooner or later.
Mhm.
And it leaves you with a lot of questions, and the questions in your life is a great opportunity, because once you question, you move on, you develop your life.
Mm.
So that's just one step.
Is coming here one of the challenges? Do you feel uncomfortable?
No, I don't feel
Or
uncomfortable. I
maybe
feel great. It's
endangered or
it's
something?
partly a vacation. No, I've done this a lot of times,
Mhm.
and I've been in many occasions, singing outdoors, orchestra, in the old arenas, in amplification, with the good sound engineer, bad sound engineer, everything.
Everything. Yeah. So after yeah, you have to
I've
adjust
been even
all the
singing in
time.
stadiums, in the ice arenas without the microphone. Okay,
Mhm. Yes.
and I filled it up
Mhm.
because of my, obviously uh, my timbre and my technique.
Mhm. It's also adjusting to big places, big venues, small. You've just sang at Red Square.
We shouldn't even be talking about
No.
it. No, it's I've done it. I've been there. I've done it many times. So it's just it's like to ask me what to expect to sing in the Vienna Staatsopera, okay? Or
Okay.
I don't know. Let's take Metropolitan.
I'd like to ask you something about your long-term collaborations, about your friends and colleagues with whom you are working all the time. Example,
Konstantin Orbelian.
Orbelian or Ivar
I'm a very
Ilya,
loyal.
or
Yeah.
your partners, some of your partners.
I'm a very loyal person, and I tend to keep on relationship for a long, long term. My agent, my manager is Mark Hildred. That we met after the first tour of Cardiff Singer of the World competition, 1989.
Yes. And
So
since
we've worked
then,
ever since.
Mhm.
I never tend to change, no matter whether I was happy or not. I'm not 100% happy. I think everything that you unhappy is about you, not somebody else. You could do. If somebody doesn't do something, you should do. You should fill it up. So, but also I respect people for whoever they are, and I love them for being themselves. And someone like Konstantin, I really admire. He's fun to be around. He's fun to travel with. He's even fun to be for a minute. And particularly on stage, I know that he would never betray me. He will do everything possible to support and give me freedom.
So it gives.
He loves me very much.
Yes, I know. We had coffee together in the morning, so.
He confessed in his life.
Do you think about yourself as an easy person to work with?
To work with?
Yes.
I think I am.
Or demanding, or.
No. I can be demanding if I'll see a bunch of unprofessionals, but if I deal with am I dealing with professional people, easy. And I like to fool around. I like to joke and not being serious. That's fun. But if you deal with people who disrespect you or disrespect their work, I become crazy. And just recently in Munich, I was very upset. I never remembered myself being so angry. I almost lost my voice before the recital. Because they were so absolutely that they've ignored me all the way. I mean, the venue, and I was wondering whether a concert of mine was going to happen at all, because there was no news, no telephone calls, no note, postcard to my hotel room. No flowers. I'm not talking about even sending the flowers. Come on, forget about it. But it was total silence. And then when somebody called, I've arranged the car, but asked them to send me a car. They must have sent a car to another hotel or something like that. So I ended up taking a taxi and going to the venue, and nobody was meeting me there. So I was popping around like fool, asking my groupies, my
Yes,
the audience, where's the stage door?
Like a freshman or
I mean, it's
a beginner.
The man of my singer of my state is needed to be greeted and respected at least. There was absolute disrespect, and the concert was sold out. I could not imagine that it was so absolutely. I don't know. Had it something to do with my name or with me? I just don't understand. But this kind of disrespect, I really hate, and I was very angry with my agency, with them. I told them what I think about them, and it was other people coming to my dressing room. I was very impolite. That was real bad. And most important, I've really lost my voice. In the beginning, I was really struggling. My eyes got bloody. I never seen myself being so fearful. It's terrible. So it better you don't piss me off in such a way, because it's really bad. And I was breaking chairs and stuff. No, bad. No.
Okay. One more question. This was your jubilee season, 50 years, yeah? So, do you have a problem with the number 5 in front?
No, I've done it. I've
And-
done it all in Russia. I mean, it was a very
I
fulfilling
followed
season.
it, yes.
Very fulfilling season. Kind of ending up with Hvorostovsky and friends, good colleagues of mine. Barbara Fritoli, brothers Abdrazakovs,
I've seen that, yes.
Ramon Vargas, and many more. Katya Gubanova,
Yes.
wonderful singers and good colleagues. And then I thank them for being available. And we had so much fun, on stage, off stage as well. And also, they made the film. They really spoil me. They follow everything that I've been doing, and it's not just because of my 50th birthday, but every year and every season. I have to admit, I mean, I absolutely cherished and respected in my country.
But I thought intimately, how do you feel about the age? It's usually a crisis when you jump
crisis.
into new decade.
No, crisis. I
people-
used to have crisis when I was teenager. I was, but older I became, the better I was feeling. And I think with my age, I have a power of wisdom, of experiences, a great career,
Great.
respect, and love, and still I'm very powerful physically. If I compete with myself, 10 or 20 years ago, I would have easily won. And I'm still very active, you can tell. Damn. And also vocally, I think I'm as powerful and as technically very advanced compared to my colleagues.
And just a banal question: when you're
Retired?
no, No, you won't
Jamais.
retire. You won't retire.
No, I'll
mustn't.
probably switch to no, I'll switch to another genres.
Which? Pop?
Pop, yeah,
Hmm. At the older age? Pop.
sure.
Okay.
Once I'd start to feel that my voice is kind of going, and most important, my will to do, my interest, enthusiasm
Hmm.
will go, which is I can predict it's going to be rather sooner because I'm very kind of I always need a good energy companion around me, someone like my Flo, my wife, because she's totally opposite. Uh, and my children are amazing. I mean, they're like sunshine, and it enlightens me in the best way. Konstantin Orbelian is also a person like that. I need someone like them to be around. If I'm alone, that's bad message. So if I feel that my interest and my enthusiasm is going, I don't know, that's going to be bad. But I need to work. I need to feed my family. I need to grow them.
Yes.
I have no choice.
But do you feel trapped in
Sort
in
of,
that?
yeah.
Yes.
I need to work. I need to work.
Hmm.
So let's enjoy it for a while.
What is your best enjoyment aside of singing when you're in your free time when you're not singing?
Aside of singing, when I'm with my children, it's so much fun. It's amazing. They bring me a joy, a real joy, and love. Only starting to learn how to feel relaxed and balanced, and I feel no pressure. I feel no rush of going somewhere because I always feel it. In few days' time at home, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 is the latest. The 7th day, I am starting to have terrible rush. I cannot sit and be around my home. I need to do something. I need to travel. I need to go out.
Does that make them nervous about
No,
you when you're
no,
home?
they're used to it. They used to be.
You will soon leave.
Yeah. But it's never happened almost never happened that I've been home free for 7 days.
And you've changed your home.
Yeah, we just moved.
Yes,
Wonderful
that was
house.
a little gossip from tomorrow.
Well, I'm sure
today.
Florence, my wife,
Yes.
she's on Facebook,
Yes.
and she posting always the news and pictures, and I'm sure it must have been gone through that because I don't do it.
No, I get to know from Mr. Orbelian at the coffee.
Kotik.
Yes.
Kotik told you.
Yes, he told me.
Uh-huh.
So that you're moving in a process of moving.
No, we moved. We've
and
settled.
arranging
We've settled. It's a wonderful house, and we did housewarming party just before the Red Square concert. And I was taking my guests around my house, and I sometimes had no idea where to go. What is this door leading to? I'm new myself. So it's a great place, and comfortable. It's very large. It's almost like an American house.
It's a bigger one, yes.
It doesn't look like the typical British Victorian house at all. It's not.
Okay. Thank you
Thank
very
you.
much.
Yes!
Yes.
Andiamo.
Thank you.